Let the games begin. Well, Jacques, it's the first time I've ever done an interview in the Mbombela Stadium, but very nice to have the general public come out here and see what you guys do, which is mostly behind the scenes.
So a lot of the work goes into preparing for these kinds of things. The contest that we've come to have here this weekend, a lot of work, a lot of preparation goes behind the scenes and getting the guys together, getting the guys interested in the first place. I did come from Moy River. It's a long travel, a lot of traffic to get through, but coming to a place like this, the amount of learning you get, the camaraderie between friends and friendship, and the guys just coming together and giving it all they have. It's something that lasts forever, really, and you always take something home.
It's always difficult when you're planning an event. You never know what to expect. At the last minute, some things just seem to fall into place, and then you manage to pull it off, and in the end, everybody's happy. You've had a good event. In the beginning stages, it's a bit nerve-wracking, but we pulled it off, so I'm happy.
My name is Bryce Husband. I'm one of the young qualified farriers in South Africa. We're here in Mbombela to represent our trade and our love for the horses. We've done a blacksmithing comp here. There's been a few of us, but the guys that are here are all young. It's been good having the support. Today there was a lot more people that managed to come out and ask a lot of questions. Everyone's very interested in what's going on, what do we do, how's our trade done throughout South Africa. And it's been a good educational day, and it's been good to be with the guys and do what we love.
Okay, ngiyakuthanda lo msebenzi lona okubethela amahashi ukuba iferrier because amahashi ngiyawathanda inhliziyo yami yonke. Ngihlala eCape Town. Umlungu wami boss yami uRayke Rootman nguye encedisile ba emphathele private transport uzakulapha ku competition. La nto ngiyicalile ko Rayke Rootman. So lo msebenzi bengizile nje lapha for njoba AP for clinching, stripping. So manje ngiyaqhubeka phambili andifunza ku dreamer and shoeing. So manje wathi thathe next level ku exam, so ngapasa CF this year. And I'm the first black guy here in South Africa who got qualification. So ngiyajabula to be a farrier, ngiyajabula kakhulu.
Okay, so I'm Tian Pick. I work for Sean, the exceptional journeyman that organized this whole comp for us. I worked 1 year for Uncle Johnny, where I started, and Sean needed help, and I came up to help him, and I fell in love with this place. Beautiful scenery around Mbombela. It's what made me stay here, and I've been here since now, I think almost 3 years. We were quite hidden away now, yeah, but yeah, hopefully next year more people will come when they hear the stories about the comp now from the other guys here. And yeah, I don't really mind the small numbers. I quite enjoyed the little comp. Managed packing all these anvils and all the fires and whatever. Yeah, it is a lot of hard work behind the scenes. Not everybody gets to see that. Very demanding work of your body, but it's very, how can I say, rewarding. Yeah, it's very rewarding work.
Christo Wessels van die Vrystaat af, klein dorp Edinburgh. Groot geword tussen die perde, altyd geweet ek het 'n passie vir die perde en my beroep sal wees iets in die perdebedryf. Ek het my huiswerk begin doen en ek het gekyk hoe ouens ons perde self op die plaas beslaan, ons uitritte gery het, en ek het groot belangstelling ontwikkel vir die werk self en die kuns agter die werk. Ja, ek is nou 7-8 maande in my apprenticeship in. Ek werk vir hom Johnny Murdoch in Gariepdam. Hy is die president van die SAPF in Suid-Afrika, ons association. Sover geniet ek dit. Ek sal nie ophou nie en hopelik kan ek binne die volgende 2 of 3 jaar self my sertifikaat doen en net vorder en beter word. En dan ook die kompetisie is my tweede kompetisie, Blacksmith Farrier kompetisie wat ek nou bygewoon het. Eerste een was by Mystico in Kaapstad, in daai omgewing. Ja, dit is stresvol en is hard, baie oefening, voorbereiding voor die tyd. Kompeteer teen 'n klomp ouens wat jy ken, klomp vriende, vreemdes, maar op die einde van die dag as die tyd begin rol dan is jy kompeteer teen jouself om jouself te verbeter en te kyk waar jou skoene uitkom.
A much smaller crowd over here, but definitely still a lot of spirit and looks like there's some good standards as well.
No, definitely. This is an absolute event that has to grow for next season. This was a little taste of what's to come, and I think the farriers and the whole industry will be able to exhibit themselves very well, yeah.
Okay, let's get to the business of judging, which is the purpose for which you were invited here. What did you find today in terms of the task that was set and the way the task was accepted?
Well, today was a little bit more difficult than yesterday because there was a bit of a forging element into it where they had to knock their own toe clips for the hind feet. So they were a little bit pressed for time towards the end. And they both made it within time, but some of the finish was lacking because of the extra elements that were added into the whole process. And I think they both had a very good account of themselves. The score reflects the quality at the end, and obviously there has to be one winner. And they were very close coming up until today, and then one of the competitors actually pulled away at the last minute with his finish. He had enough time on hand to do the finish that was required.
What made you decide to come here? What was the deciding factor?
I've always liked to support Sean with all his efforts that he's put into the competitions and things, and being one of his former apprentices. So supporting Sean is very important to me. I've got a lot of respect for him in the trade, and then also decided I need to get back into the game. I need to start competing again.
And bringing mommy and the young one out here for a bit of a change of environment?
Yes, that's also important so that they get away from home, so that change of environment keeps them fresh and running around, stretching legs, and also for mom to get away from the daily routine, let her relax a bit.
So the case over here I get is whether you win or whether you lose, it can be important, but it's more about learning and about growing with your colleagues that participate in this wonderful sport.
Yeah, for me the most important thing is everything that you learn and you take away, checking the other oaks work. You pick up small things that could help you in your daily practice, and then also you measure your own work and see if you are still on the correct path.
My dream is that this gets to be a prestigious event on the calendar every year, and maybe eventually we can look at an international story, getting international judges in or international competitors for that matter. This is a fantastic facility. It's got a lot of potential, and I think we can build on this, and that was my sort of vision for it, and the fact that we need to get our trade and our way into the public domain, because they kind of think we've died out with the ox wagons, and my mission is to create a bit of awareness about farriery and also the equine industry, because we also been hard hit.
The horse comes first, and the farriers that are competing can produce the best possible job for that horse. And that's why the confirmation and everything gets taken into hand. It's not a matter of just putting the shoes on. They have to meet the requirements for that specific horse, and they have to actually assess the horse before they shoe it, and they have to explain to me how they're going to shoe it. And obviously we have to agree on that. And I'm going to mark them according to what they stipulate in the beginning. And if they go against that, obviously it'll count against them. And if it is completely out of kilter for the horse's confirmation, then the horse will be reshot, but the horse will walk away the winner.
This is always the last weekend of August. It started on the 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd. So, it's set in stone, so to say. I don't know if it clashes with any other major events, but
I gather from Andy Rivers that there was something at the Voortrekker Monument today that might have impacted.
yeah, it's possible. So, I think August is a good time. Maybe if they moved it up a week or so, it would make it better for the Joburg people. They want to come down here. It's winter. They're tired of getting cold. It's lovely weather this time of the year over here. So, maybe going forward, I know last year it was in August, and then because the following weekend I could go and do the Walkerville show, which is a draft show. So this weekend clashed with that show, so I couldn't go to the draft show. So it only leaves me one other show to go to, which is Horse of the Year with my draft. So it would be nice if they could move it up, but this is a big entity. I don't have much say there, but I think if we do know now already, next year, end of August, beginning September, there's going to be a show, we can certainly put something together, plan ahead, get some sponsors on board, get some discounted block bookings, like you say. I think it can work.
The camaraderie is always amongst the guys, and that's why there's an open judging policy here. And even with my score sheet, there's going to be an open score sheet handed to them. They can have a look at it, and then they can query any points that they actually fell down on. And by doing that, they'll brush up on those elements that they left out, and next time they'll be there, and then the scores will be a lot closer.
The general consensus from everybody that I've interviewed is that the hard work isn't over now, even though the prize giving has taken place. There's still a lot of horses and a lot of equipment to get back home. So even though it is a hometown for you, there's an enormous amount of logistics behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, to get all this equipment here, and obviously I'm exhibiting my horses at the show as well. We're also doing the pony rides and stuff. So it was pretty much a whole day, just trucking in and out, bringing stuff, setting up, sorting out. In actual fact, well, just bringing the stuff here. The next day I'll still set up. So yeah, big job, but when it's a passion, it's not work, and it's not a labor thing. You do it with love. You do it with love.